I know that you've been in communication with search and rescue throughout morning, the afternoon. Now at this point, I guess, what were their biggest messages surrounding this incident, the situation right now?
Well, Lauren, there are two main points that search and rescue stressed to me. One, they say there's about 4 to 5 feet of snow on the bar trail. That's, of course, an obstacle for them to work with. And then they also say they had to cut down trees on the trail and around the trail in order to get to this hiker. So right now it just sounds like the weather, having that snow on the trail, definitely played a factor and is continuing to play a factor. And yeah, just tough access, really, getting to that hiker. I was told that they considered at one point going in from above, but decided that was not the appropriate decision. So sounds like crews took the route of going up the side of the mountain to get to this hiker.
And Melissa, what are you guys seeing out there right now? I know you guys are out there. What does the situation look like where you're standing now?
So visually, where we're standing right now, not a lot going on because most of the activity is happening up near the bar trail and the incline itself. Right now, all we can see is just this one El Paso County search and rescue vehicle, and that's it. This is at the base of the incline. So right now, there's just this one vehicle with one search and rescue member standing by. He is basically, from what we're told, on standby for those crews to announce that they're making their way down. So right now, not a lot visually happening on the ground. Sounds like most of the activity is still focused up on the actual trail at this time.
Awesome. Well, Melissa, again, this is an ongoing situation. I want to thank you so much for this update right now. I know you'll be out there for the next couple of hours, at least, keeping an eye on this situation. We're probably going to end this live update
and Lauren,
very
if
quickly.
I could.
Yes. Go for it.
Am I able to make one more point? Yes. Sorry to cut you off there.
No, you're okay.
Officials are really stressing that the incline is meant to be closed at this time. The announcement that it is closed was made around the timing of this winter storm, and the incline has an online reservation system that's meant to be used. It's managed by the city of Colorado Springs. People are able to go on a website and actually reserve a spot on a given time frame that they intend to go up the incline, but no reservations were allowed to be made today through that system, and that was intentional. City leaders are stressing that point, that there's a reason why that system was not taking reservations. They don't want hikers to be going up the trail or the incline in these kinds of weather conditions, because it not only puts those hikers at risk, but it then puts first responders at risk when they have to go up and try to save folks when they can't get down because of the challenging weather conditions.
So Melissa, that actually kind of leads into what I was going to ask. So you're great. It was the, what is, if anything, did officials want to reemphasize? And it sounds like, the trail was closed today. No reservations, no things like that, just to keep people as safe as possible. Now, we know this is a developing situation, but as of right now, looking ahead to 11 News at 4, what do you think you'll be covering related to this, or talking about related to this? Who do you think we'll be hearing from at that time?
Well, I know that we have a request into search and rescue to interview some of their officials once they're done with this rescue. Right now, all their resources and their top priority is focused on this one hiker. And of course, we're standing off to the side, letting them do their job and letting them use all their resources to get that done. So once that hiker is brought down, we expect to be able to talk to some of the first responders that assisted in that process and get their take on how this rescue operation went. So right now, that's what we're waiting on, is for the crews and the hiker to make it down safely. Hopefully that can happen soon, but we don't really have a time frame on when that could happen at this time.
Awesome. Well, again, Melissa, thank you so much for this live update. I'll be checking in with you here and there throughout the next couple of hours leading into our newscast. We'll have the latest information on this developing situation this afternoon on 11 News at 4 and 5:30.